On ABC, something the whole family will want to enjoy. Diane Sawyer takes Julie Andrews back to Salzburg for the 50th anniversary of the Oscar-winning film, The Sound of Music. We talked to Diane, and I can tell you, the hills are definitely still alive.
The hills are alive.
Wow, is this it? Is this it?
With songs they have sung.
If we're looking for one of those things that actually connects us heart to heart and voice to voice and hope to hope, it's the sound of music. So I went to your mountain. I want to know how you did that.
How I got up there? We actually went up the mountain in big open carts pulled by oxen. I would sit on top of all the camera equipment, and then they'd hoist me up, and up we'd go.
The twirling scene on the hill. That land is now privately owned. You can't find it on the maps, and we go in search of it and we find it.
And that's just one of the Sound of Music secrets hidden in this iconic scene.
We learned the stream that she leaps in, stones on its way, wasn't even there. They brought it in. The birch trees, they bring them in, they take them away.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
What are your real favorite things?
My kids, of course, they come first. Gardening, I love my garden. Marmite and potato sandwiches.
Margaritas?
Well, certainly martinis.
In tonight's 2020 on ABC, Diane and Julie remember the infamous lake scene. Diane shared this rare clip with E.T. and the story behind it.
They had 4 takes at the lake, and they're falling in over and over, getting dried off, then getting wet down when they need to be. And then she discovers, she's told early on, that the smallest child doesn't swim. And she has to fall in such a way that she can catch her, but instead she falls in the opposite way.
People were diving in to get her. She was very brave.
There's also a visit to the actual Von Trapp family home, which Julie had never been to.
This is the original staircase, and the kids used to slide down the banister.
Diane also took Julie back to the church of the grand wedding scene.
It's a long walk.
2020's cameras meticulously recreating it frame by frame.
Julie Andrews had a helicopter, I have a drone.
And here's something else we learned. Getting those aerial shots these days, easy, with drones. But 50 years ago, brutal.
And the helicopter would shoot me, and I'd come from one end of the field, and he'd come from the other, and I'd make that big turn. And then he'd go around me to go back and start again, and I'd run to the other end. But every time he went around me, the downdraft from the jets would fling me down into the grass.